Attempts and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Miami. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. On the ground, this is Devon. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua, escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense?
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyler Higbee, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
That one goes for 30 yards. Toss play to Mason. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And they'll run again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Mason, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Williams going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They fake the handoff. Now Tua being chased out left. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Zay Flowers, 47 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. High throw, but the catch is made. And they're going to get this up to midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Taken down at the 47-yard line. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Forced out to his left. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dancing to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Murphy, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. To throw, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bears! Rashee Rice, 28 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Saquon Barkley. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Looking to throw is Williams. Flush to his right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams gets this one to Juszczyk. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air on 3rd down is Williams. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 2 now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. Buying time to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Steps away. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Flushed out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Touchdown! Rashee Rice with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. These two teams in this 1st half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, eluding the pressure right. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Touchdown, Dolphins. Zay Flowers as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And that's caught inside the 30. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
I know many talk about the kick return as maybe the most exciting play in football, but any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the ball, that's exciting too, but it's not just an accident. Once they get the football, they've worked on.
Touchdown Bears! Devon Achane from 10 yards out. And the Bears take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Tua going to throw. They'll roll him out right. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Isaiah Spiller, a 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
This turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On first down, here's Williams. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. To throw, it's Williams. A short throw caught by Andrews. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back now in Miami. Barkley, inside handoff. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. 168 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On second down, Tua. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bears are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Flushed out right. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Touchdown! Mark Andrews, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Up the middle with Barkley. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Sheds off the tackle. Touchdown Dolphins. Saquon Barkley. 39 yards. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is now 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. Out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Going for the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now first and goal. Here's Williams. He's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be third and goal. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his target, Allen. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing is Williams. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's first down. To the air, Williams. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got